Vent with maps. Sabanget. Vent with maps. Maroon boss. Vent with maps. Oh, Sabanget. Vent with maps. Maroon boss. Vent with maps. Sabanget. Vent with maps. Maroon boss.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Feud with Maps. So we had to reshoot this episode for obvious reasons, but we'll discuss that at the end. So today I got my nigga Blessed Eye and Bujola that will be helping me host the show for the rest of the season. So yeah, Bujola, over to you, man.
Mojo. So who are you? Like who's Maps?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people know you from Instagram lives and the house mention parties that you hosted with your friends. But like who's Maps?
Yeah.
Well, we want to know. Where you come from, all that shit.
Cool. So like my real name is Uvuyisa Harmons, you know. But like Maps is just a nickname.
Is it Harmons or Manas?
It's Harmons, yeah. So like Maps is just a nickname I got, you know, growing up a Kailicha, you know. But I live in Easter River, but I just enjoy being a Kailicha at my aunt's house, you know, because that's where everything is, you know, and the vibe. So like a Kailicha, they called me Umawilisi, you know. But then in the hood, the names always like tend to escalate, you know, and have that change. So it became Mawilisi, Mawindo, Mawit Peaks. Every Maromboza, you know. And then funny story, you know, I was just chilling at the coffee shop the other day, you know. And the owner of Siki's, yeah, he's the one that came up with Maromboza. Yeah, one of my favorite nicknames, by the way, Maromboza, you know. But I feel like as time went by, I just had to change it, you know, because it was too long. Hence, I just removed a few letters from Maromboza and I was left with Maps. And people always ask me like, yo, why is there a Z on your Maps? And I'm like, it comes from Maromboza, you know. And yeah, man, I'm a student at CPUT, you know. It's to you know. Everything of me in terms of being on social media is just a whole mix. Because look at my Instagram name, Maps Mtembu, instead of Maps Harmons. You know, I use this to Sam as my surname on the social. So
you pretty much like owned what we know as Skudo, Saseroshi, and turned into the brand.
I mean, at this point, I don't see myself as a brand, you know, but there are people who do, but I agree with what you're saying though. Yeah.
So it was the mentioned party niggas, you know, will name drop us on Lunga Rafael, Umzo. That's just a little niggas that I know from when. So what happened?
What happened?
You split with the niggas, you fight with the niggas, because now recently we just saw you all up in arms with Umay, which was one of your close friends, ex or closest friends. What happened to that circle?
So like what happened was, it started about, you know, it was the podcast thing, you know. It's all about the podcast. As
Is he hating?
I wouldn't say he's hating, I just say he's jealous, you know. Because he doesn't want me to have my shine. I mean, if you remember back in 2020, you know, we did an event, Mike and Oluwetu birthday celebration, you know, and that was about Mike, you know. I made it clear to my people as well, this is about Mike, not about Maps and Mike. But when it came to the podcast, he wanted it to be Maps and Mike, of which for me that was not going to work because I also want my time to shine, you know. I hope that makes sense. So like, I wouldn't say we split up, it's just we going in different directions, you know.
It looks like a lot of drama is following you lately, like a lot of shots are directed at you. Would you say is it because you're moving forward and people people are just feeling left out, or what is it? Just.
I mean, from what I saw these past few days, no matter how good you can be, there's always gonna be people who are gonna hate on you, regardless of what you do or what you say. So a lot of stuff that I posted, about my truth seems like they just became invalid, because people want to believe what they believe, and I can't force them to believe my story,
Do you have an inner circle right now, or you just rolling solo dolo?
At this point, it's just me, I'm doing me, and I couldn't care less, because they made it obvious that there's nothing more to it, exactly.
So what's the direction of Venture Maps? Because it looks like you're very protective of this newfound baby, Venture Maps. So what will you be covering, and how will you go about logistics and what?
Yeah, I mean, Vent with Maps this is my baby, I came with this from the ground, and I'm willing to do anything to protect it. But anyway, what we'll be discussing in Vent with Maps is what's hot in Cape Town, in terms of entertainment, music, or current affairs, it could be politics as well, and that's that.
Okay, so basically you'll be covering any current affairs, which is entertainment space and tap into politics and sort of debate.
Exactly that, exactly that.
Okay, so who should we expect? Who do you have in mind? Not necessarily who should we expect. Who do you have in mind?
Forward.
Which direction are you willing to take?
In terms
right
of
now, who do you want to interview on the cast?
right now on the cast, I just have anyone who are doing things in Cape Town. It doesn't really matter at what level you're at in terms of your following, or your relevancy. But if you feel like you're doing something productive, then I'd like to have you on the show. It's not about who you're associated with, who you know. It's about what you want to do and where you want to be. Yeah.
People are buying down because I surely would love seeing buying on the cast, and people like maybe is drive of note. Like I would love to hear them on the cast. I see you have a little giggle right there, but like it's almost that time you want to cover that shit.
Fuck.
So without wasting any time, man, let's go to what people have been waiting for, the real juice, the real nice type of juice.
Let's go.
You've been in hot waters this week. You've been in very hot waters. You had a break up with your very close partner, I would say. As far as the observations go, it's very, to me, it's a very hot topic because I was close to y'all, I was close to both of you, and I think Bless can attest to this, like it came as a blow. We quite saddened by the departing, but we heard people like casting aspersions and having their own opinions, pretty much canceling you, or pretty much dragging your name through the mud. So man, we're giving you the platform to express your views or to defend your dignity, because I don't have any doubt that this is an interesting case. So,
I mean,
what was the nature
of
your relationship with Upali?
I feel like a lot happened that people don't know, behind closed doors. And people are just judging from what they see on the surface or what they see like visually through social media,
Let's simmer it down, man. Let's simmer it down. What was the nature of your relationship?
The nature
I know it's a rhetorical question, but for those who don't know, who are you when you are watching this for the first time? Because funny enough, I saw on social media someone saying, this Maps has been killing me. Me, I want to go search Maps from and stuff like that. So I just wanted to know, I just want you to state what was the nature of your relationship with Upali?
Okay, like the relationship was, at first it was perfect, we were in love, and then
So she was your girlfriend?
Yeah, she was my girlfriend. And then we were really cool, for like about a couple months. And then as time goes by, shit went toxic, And I'm not gonna say toxic on her side or my side because she's not here to defend herself, you know. But it just became a whole toxic thing, and I don't want to tap into things where it's gonna look like I'm talking only on my behalf and I might be lying, you know. But this is my truth, you know. Yeah.
Did you cheat on Bunny?
I didn't cheat on Bunny. Everything that happened or what people saw on those screenshots were when we were not dating, when we had our fallouts, you know. I mean, I've also had my fair shares of heartbreaks, so I know how it feels to be cheated on. I would never do that to a partner, you know. That was only when we were not cool, we broke up, you know. But yeah, I didn't cheat on her.
Well, she posted screenshots of you chatting to a girl, alluding to sexual, if I may say, sexual chats and I don't know, man, clarify that.
As I said,
Who's that girl? Are you willing to name drop?
no, I'm not willing to name drop. Like, I'm sure people saw on the screenshots who the girls were, you know. So
Is it because you're scared of the girl or you'd rather keep it clean like that? Because like people want to know who's the girl that you were chatting to.
oh fuck. Like, I'd rather like keep it clean. I don't want to go that direction. But as I said, this was like when me and her were not cool, you know, me and Bunny, when we had our... This was like... How many fallouts have we had?
Breakups have you and Bunny had over the course of your relationship? And which one has been the stronger one?
We've had a lot of breakups, you know, I lost count. I don't know how many times we separated, you know, and got back with each other.
Was it because of you? Were you the reason of the breakups? Are you a cheater, man?
You know, as I said when this thing started, I don't want to speak on whoever's behalf because she's not here to tell her truth, you know. This is not about me, you know, it's about both of us. So if I say something now, it's just going to look like I'm just being defensive, you know.
But as we have it now, what of it there? You are the one that went outside and tapped someone else's pussy. Did you tap that pussy? No, I'm just asking, did you tap that pussy? Because honestly, people let me finish. Honestly, now people are aligning with the fact that you cheated on Bunny somehow on some GBV type of shit. And I wanna tackle this subtopic because it's a very important subtopic. Do you feel like Bunny had the right to go into your private space, if I might say so, because your social media account has their owner, right? She went into your DMs. She screen grabbed your chats. Never mind the fact that you're guilty, clearly, we know that.
I'm not guilty.
Or you're not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
Or you're not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
So you never chatted to...
I did. What am I guilty for? For cheating. I didn't cheat on her.
Premeditated cheating is what they call it.
Didn't happen though.
It did not happen that.
As I said, right? This happened when we had our fallouts. It didn't happen during the relationship.
Okay, we can have that one. Because we don't have proof of when there's the date. Is there any type of date?
Sure.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let us know to know.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was permitted or was it right for Bali to screen grab your private chats and hand it to the world?
That was
And why?
that was wrong in any sense you could think about it, because you cannot go into your partner's DMs or log into his Facebook or her Facebook and see what you want to see without their permission. Because I feel like, first of all, the people that were on those screenshots might have opened a case, because sometimes it could be defamation of character, you know, looking at the way she did it. So that was wrong in any sense you can think about it. And I'm saying it's wrong.
you think she planned it?
I wouldn't say she planned it. I feel like she retaliated because of the statement that was posted, you know.
So then why did you post the statement? Did you want to drown Bunny or did you want to defend yourself before you knew what was coming? Did you know that Bunny was coming?
I didn't know. The only reason the statement was, let me make this clear. The statement was posted not on behalf of Maps, on behalf of Vent with Maps, the podcast. I didn't need a statement to break up with Ubani. I could have done that by myself, but that was, the brands were merged. So now that was a way of diverging the brands and letting them go in separate directions. That's
do you
that.
feel like this wokeness, this latest wokeness that females have, do you feel like it can be toxic in some ways?
Very toxic. You know, sometimes in a relationship, just let the relationship be. Don't look for stuff. Don't do that, you know, because you're only making things worse.
Okay. Will you qualify what happened to you? Cyberbullying. Were you bullied?
And on social media,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I was bullied, because when as a black person now, let me bring it to a black person, a black man's perspective now.
Okay.
Every time when a black person tries to do something, there has to be those who just try to drag you down, you know.
Okay.
Not everyone's gonna say good shit about you. Not everyone wants you to succeed, you know. So I might have taken a hit, yes, but I wouldn't say it's cyberbullying, you know. Because when I post shit and nothing progresses, there's nothing progressive I'm doing, and then nobody really retaliates. But when you're doing something progressive, the retaliation is high, you know.
Do you know of a person called Mandy?
Yeah, I know Mandy.
Do you know?
I know Mandy.
Cause I don't personally know her, but like I saw that her sharing the laundry obviously trended for quite some time. It felt like she had a personal vendetta towards you, or is it just her nature to do that kind of stuff?
I wouldn't.
And also, do you feel like social media sharists play a role in accelerating or rather blowing things out of proportions?
I wouldn't say Mandy has a personal vendetta against me, you know. When you're a Facebook clouter or whatever she calls herself.
She's a Facebook clouter.
I don't know. Whatever she is, they have a tendency of trying to get on what's hot at that time, you know. It's not only gonna happen to me. Whoever trends next, they're also gonna get, you know, that thing of sharers, clouters. People just use other people to get clout, you know, and it's just that. Yeah. But for me, I couldn't care less about what they share or what they say, you know. I'm doing me at this point.
Are you enjoying the spotlight clout that's coming with this whole thing?
For me, the spotlight, I don't understand what spotlight, because I feel like for me, I have been known since 2018. I've been relevant, you know. Now people who are just trying to come out now are trying to chase that, you know. And for me, it just comes effortlessly. I don't force it, you know, because I feel like some people are just forcing what they're doing right now, trying to be whatever they're trying to be, you know. For this.
Because I don't know, I think I would feel like people want to be in my shoes, hence they're acting like this towards me. So do you feel like people envy you, like they want to be in your shoes? Because like
I don't know what people are thinking.
Social media is passing on me. Like how much are they laughing, bro? Like
I mean, I have people who love me to bits, Joe. People that actually support me, like everything I do, they just in my DMs about, wow, I'm proud of you, you know, this and that. And then as much as you have people who love you, you're gonna have people who hate you, you know, people who just don't like seeing where I am right now and what I'm trying to do, you know. Yeah.
no, I hear you, Maps. I feel like this moment should make you even stronger
Yeah.
in what you're doing in endeavors. I feel like you should press on and press on and never mind the
Thank you.
I don't want to dwell too much on the issue. This was an introduction video, but turned into an explanation video because it needed to be cleared out.
Yeah.
I just want to clear on behalf of the team or you, like anything expressed or anything that has happened, it has nothing to do with the brand Benjamin Naps. It's a private issue.
Yeah.
It's a private issue.
Yeah.
It should remain private, you know. But case in Balawa Miyamabo,
Sure.
so it is what it is. But on the real though, I have one more last question for you. And I would require you or I would request that you answer this as honestly as possible. Because from this point there's no turning back. Nah? If you saw Bunny right now, what would you say to her?
If I saw Bunny right now, to be honest, right now, why would I even see Bunny right now?
If you saw Bunny right now at this kind of stage or stage, what would you say to her?
At this point in time, I really have nothing to say to her. So like, nah. What happened was, what she did to me, like how, you know what she did to me was, you know sometimes when you have fallouts with a girl you really love, it's, okay, I know we're gonna be cool again, you know, but then what happened, now I just don't know. I don't think it can ever get back to where it was. So, I wouldn't say anything to her.
Me personally, bro, I doubt that you will get back the cream of that nature again. Personally, I don't know, but like, it is what it is.
What do you mean?
I think Bunny was Bunny was powerful. Bunny was nice. Bunny was nice. And I do not, like,
Yo.
personally, bro, I loved you guys. Like, I love you guys. And y'all looked portable together. So, like, it's quite unfortunate for this to happen, but like, it is what it is.
Nah, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
But at this point in time, I'm just gonna relax, man. I don't wanna like engage in any relationships, you know, I'm just gonna focus on event with maps now. That's like my only thing, my only priority rather, yeah.
Because a lot of people said that you actually wanted event with maps to feed off Bunny's clout.
That's not true. That's absolutely not true, because this is event with maps had nothing to do with Ubani, but because of management, you know, and what happened behind closed doors, it looked like the brand was merged, you know. I don't need her to hype up event with maps, you know. I can do that by myself, to be honest, and that's that.
Okay, I think we've covered each and every question that we managed to pull off from the cast. What do you want to say to your listeners at home? What should they look out for from event with maps, and what's the plan now that Bunny is allegedly out of the picture? Any last words?
I mean, you know, I just want to say, first of all, I just want to say thank you, you know. Thank you very much to all the people that show me love and people who support me, you know. People who actually see potential in me, you know. Because there are a lot of people who saw something that I didn't see in me, you know. So I just want to say thank you to those people and keep on supporting me. I won't disappoint. I'll do my best to try and make you guys satisfied with whatever you need in terms of content. And just follow me on Instagram, you know, Facebook, Maps Mtembu, Maps V on Instagram, and subscribe, man, to my YouTube channel, and follow my dudes at the background at Blessed Eye on Instagram. Upujola. Okay, he remains anonymous, so you're not gonna know who he is, you know. But yeah, man, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much.
Vent with maps. Sabangin. Vent with maps. Marong boss. Vent with maps. Sabangin. Vent with maps. Marong boss. Vent with maps. Sabangin. Vent with maps. Marong boss. Vent with maps. Sabangin. Vent with maps. Marong boss. Vent with maps. Sabangin. Vent with maps. Marong boss. Vent with maps. Sabangin. Vent with maps. Marong boss. Vent with maps. Sabangin. Vent with maps. Marong boss. Vent with maps. Sabangin. Vent with maps.